It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Minnesota Vikings, and it's all up next.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Minnesota Vikings. And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparison. Brandon Gaudin. Drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. To Montgomery to begin the drive. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Montgomery on the counter. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Got a man downfield. It's Beasley. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Cole Beasley, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. He'll go right back to Beasley. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings! What a first half. He is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns, not the game.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Room here to run. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. 18 yards for David Montgomery. And the Vikings have taken the lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an awful. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. And he's got his man here, Beasley. 30, 10, touchdown. Cole Beasley is ready to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular? This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. On the jet sweep, this is Beasley. And some space here. Touchdown, Vikings.
Okay, we need to double-check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
After the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as... Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They scored a touchdown the last time they had the football, but things going to be a little bit more difficult this time.
No, certainly, because where they're starting, the goal isn't even thinking about a touchdown at this point. They're thinking about field position, a couple of first downs in order to get some room for their punter, and maybe flip the field position for their defense.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Once more, it's the fullback Ham. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. That one goes for 8 yards.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to his left. And some room to run now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the the scramble. It gets him a first down. Well, when you got a quarterback like this dead to rights, you got to make sure to wrap up. Instead, though, he breaks free and off he goes. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
That meant a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder. If he wasn't a first-round pick, they want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
They go play action here on first down. And Beasley with it over the middle.
They've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start the... But they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a first and goal.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. On the jet sweep, this is Beasley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cole Beasley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Four on first, and that'll make it second down. There's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll run it again with Henry. And some room to maneuver. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. Henry up the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Derrick Henry, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll work down inside the 45.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders.
Touchdown, Vikings!
I know it should keep the focus in the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
2nd and 5. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's got some space here. By Beasley. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted.
By Beasley. 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level for both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid to take a risk, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides.